Strange foods from around the world, 12 surprising delicacies. Food speaks to people of all backgrounds and cultures in a global language. There are some foods that immediately come to mind when we think of culinary delights: pizza, sushi, tacos, and so forth. However, some dishes are so distinctive that they may appear to be from another planet. These bizarre cuisines come from all around the world and are a surprising delicacy that many people like. Welcome to the Know It All YouTube channel. To know about all the interesting facts from around the world, click the subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss out on our new videos. Life is not possible without food. It keeps us going and knits us together. However, what is commonplace and accepted in one society could be unusual and unexpected in another. We've chosen to examine some of the most distinctive and bizarre dishes from throughout the world as a result. 12. Deep-fried tarantula, Cambodia. Cambodia is a nation that shouldn't be disregarded if you want to sample unusual and distinctive foods. Deep-fried tarantula is among the most intriguing foods to try in Cambodia. Despite its frightening appearance, both residents and visitors find the meal to be surprisingly popular. The meal is often served as a crispy and tasty snack and is seasoned with a mixture of sugar, salt, and garlic. One dish stands out among the others as we explore the strange culinary customs of Cambodia: deep-fried tarantula. This delicacy entails eating the entire spider, including its legs and poisonous fangs. It has a crisp texture and nutty flavor. 11. Pasha/Kash, Caucasus and Middle East. Pasha, also known as kash, is a sheep-based boiled soup from Persia and the Near East that includes the entire sheep's skull, gut, and feet. Both the Caucasus and the Middle East are regions rich in culture and history. They have been shaped by the migrations of peoples and empires for millennia because they have been at the center of trade and cultural interchange. The dish Pasha/Kash, which is well liked in both areas, symbolizes the interesting blending of these two civilizations. This stew, which has a beef foundation and is spiced with a variety of herbs and spices, is frequently served with a side of rice. The components are cleansed before being cooked to create a hot, thick soup. From there, you can adjust the taste by adding salt, spices, or lemon juice. 10. Surströmming, Sweden. This well-known Swedish phrase means sour herring. In essence, uncooked herrings are placed in a barrel with just enough salt to prevent them from entirely going bad, allowed to ferment for at least 6 months, and then canned. Most people experience trouble when the can is open because the scent of stinking has the power to quickly clear a vast space more quickly than almost any other unpleasant smell you can think of. The herring is very briny and harsh if you can get past the scent, but it doesn't taste nearly as horrible as it smells. 9. Haggis, Scotland. Haggis is a traditional Scottish dish that is typically served on special occasions like Burns Night, which commemorates the life and poetry of Scottish poet Robert Burns. It is a savory pudding made from the heart, liver, and lungs of a sheep or sometimes a calf, which are minced and mixed with onions, oatmeal, spices, and stock. The mixture is then stuffed into a sheep's stomach and boiled for several hours until cooked. The resulting dish has a rich, earthy flavor and a slightly crumbly texture. It is usually served with neeps and tatties, which are mashed turnips and potatoes, and a whiskey sauce or gravy. Some people also like to eat haggis with a side of peas, carrots, or other vegetables. Although haggis may sound unusual or unappetizing to some, it is a beloved dish in Scotland and has become a symbol of Scottish cuisine and culture. In recent years, there have even been vegetarian and vegan versions of haggis made from plant-based ingredients. 8. Fried grasshoppers, Thailand. Have you really paid attention to eating grasshoppers? Fried grasshoppers are a common snack in Thailand's busy streets, yet they may look strange to visitors. On the other side, locals eagerly consume this treat as a crunchy, protein-rich snack. The taste is unexpectedly enjoyable, with a pleasing saltiness and smoky scent, despite its initial shock value. Although some people may object to the thought of eating insects, it is a favorite choice for intrepid. Cuisine is recognized for its inventive use of spices and flavors that are influenced by many different cultures and geographical areas. Fried grasshoppers are among the more unusual and daring foods available in Thailand. Although some people may find these crunchy creatures unsettling, they are a common snack item in Thailand and can be purchased from street vendors all across the nation. Although they crunched and snapped pleasantly enough and had a flavor that was similar to the sesame oil they had been cooked in. 7. Escargot, France. The diners and employees at a French restaurant will applaud your daring and enthusiasm if you order the escargot as an appetizer. Fashion, wine, and food are just a few of the things that France is famous for. Escargot is one dish that stands out in particular. This specialty, which is produced from snails, is a favorite of both locals and visitors to France. Escargot is a must-try for everyone visiting France who wants to sample the distinctive culinary offerings of the nation, despite its strange ingredient. Rich and powerful flavors are highlighted throughout France's numerous culinary traditions. Escargot is one specialty that commonly appears on menus across the nation. These tasty, little snails are a true French staple and are often served in a buttery, garlicky sauce. Snails are appreciated by many even though not everyone finds the prospect of eating them appetizing. Eating snails supports the idea that any food will automatically become decent if you add enough butter and garlic to it. There isn't much to taste besides the sauce. 6. Fugu, Japan. The many adventurous Japanese eaters appreciate the expensive and risky delicacy known as fugu. A blowfish's thinly cut part is known as fugu. Traditional Japanese cuisine typically serves fugu raw as sashimi or in a hot pot set. It is special because, in addition to being extremely dangerous due to the presence of tetrodotoxin, its preparation can be fatal. Chefs must complete years of training in order to safely remove the harmful components and serve food to customers. Despite the danger, fugu is nevertheless a well-liked and sought-after delicacy in Japan, where many enjoy the distinct flavor and texture it delivers. Fugu, often known as pufferfish, is one such dish that is prized in Japan. However, there is a catch: the fish contains tetrodotoxin, a strong neurotoxin, which makes it potentially lethal if improperly prepared. Fugu is still a well-liked dish in Japan, prepared with care by certified and skilled chefs, despite this risk. 5. Casu Marzu, Sardinia. Sardinia is a Mediterranean island renowned for its gorgeous beaches and pristine waters. But for some, the island is famous not for its stunning scenery but rather for casu marzu, a rare and potentially hazardous delicacy. This customary cheese is created from sheep milk and is purposefully allowed to ferment and produce a particular kind of maggot. The finished product not only smells foul but also rides with crawling maggots. This treat is still favored by some adventurous diners as well as the locals on the island despite being prohibited by the European Union for health concerns. Pecorino cheese is left in a specific container with cheese fly larvae as part of the process of making casu marzu. 4. Llama, South America. The llama is an unusual creature that lives on the continent of South America. These animals have been tamed for many centuries and have contributed significantly to the economics of different civilizations. Wool from llamas is prized because it can be used to make blankets and clothes. In many regions of South America, llama meat has replaced the status of a delicacy originally reserved for Incan royalty. Lean, delicious, and high in protein, llama meat is becoming more and more well-liked in the culinary world. Currently, llama meat is being exported by numerous South American nations. The meat is a healthy substitute for other red meats because it is lean and high in protein. Although llama meat is less popular than beef or chicken in terms of global consumption, it has the potential to become a sustainable food source and offers a distinctive culinary experience to those who are ready to give it a try. 3. Chicken feet, Asia and the Caribbean islands. The world's many regions consume chicken feet in very different ways. Chicken feet are a well-liked delicacy in Asia and are used in a variety of traditional cuisines. Chicken feet are a typical component of many stews and soups throughout the Caribbean islands. Even though they are common, some individuals might find the concept of eating chicken feet unappealing. 2. Witchetty grubs, Australia. The witchetty grub is one of the more intriguing animals found in Australia, which is widely renowned for its distinctive flora and wildlife. These big, white larvae, which can reach a length of 7 centimeters, are frequently consumed in the wild and are also becoming more and more popular in some restaurants. Despite their unappealing appearance, they are a delicacy to many and are high in protein and other essential nutrients. 1. Wasp crackers, Japan. You've probably never had a wasp cracker. You might be shocked to learn that these savory snacks are a common snack item in Japan if you haven't already. They are a crispy, protein-rich snack made from rice crackers and entire, dried wasps that have been consumed for millennia. The tradition of eating insects is actually fairly widespread around the world and is becoming more and more frequent in Western societies as well, despite the fact that it may seem unusual to some. Although wasp crackers may not sound delicious to some, they have a long history in Japanese cuisine and are revered in some regions. We hope you learned a lot about the strange foods available around the world. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Don't be a know-it-all, instead be a learn-it-all.